일본 오픈 정상의 큰 산을 넘어 한 발짝 더 다가선 안세영 선수의 준결승전이 있었습니다. 동갑내기의 대열전을 예고했습니다. 물론 안세영 선수가 세계 랭킹 1위 일본의 리코 군지는 32위로 누가 봐도 안세영 선수의 승리를 예상할 수밖에 없습니다. 하지만 세계 주니어 챔피언 출신 리코 군지의 상승세가 그 어느 때보다 무서운 상황이었죠. 일본 유망주였던 리코 군지는 부상으로 아쉬움을 남긴 선수였으나 이번 대회 파란을 일으키고 있습니다. 상위 랭커들을 누르고 엄청난 상승세를 보이고 있었는데요. 그래서 더욱 재미있는 한일전이 예상되었습니다. 그런데 뚜껑을 열자 아는 맛이었죠. 안세영 선수의 대단함을 다시 한번 확인할 수 있었던 경기 지금 함께 보겠습니다.
And there's just no chance of Anse영 falling to complacency against opponents because she doesn't do that. It's as simple as that. She approaches every game with the same amount of focus and concentration.
Service over.
Wow, did you notice how far back she stood there, Anse영, when she was receiving the serve?
We have been looking at it from, I suppose, the other end of things, but what she must think of 22-year-old Rico Gunji.
Is the leader of the next batch of. I guess it's wrong to say she's the leader, but she was the first. She was the third world junior champion in women's singles. Japan had Okuhara and Yamaguchi, the two first. Okuhara and Yamaguchi, not the tallest of athletes. She's a little bit taller than those two. I think she's 160. And yeah, sometimes it just takes a little bit extra time. Badminton-wise, I see her as only 20 because what happened after 2019, there was the pandemic. It was the 2 years with
all of us were. Whatever job you may hold, whether it's in broadcasting or whether it's a 9 to 5.
Oi.
But then again, everybody has a plan. Oh, beautiful touch from Anne.
Left to right.
Well, the other thing Anse영 is very good at is adapting her game on the fly. Whether it's to the drift conditions or to her opponent, she has the ability to change what she's doing. Good to see her injury-free, just like her breakout year, which was 2023, where she was just steamrolling opposition. Players on court right now. It's just Anse영 we've seen so much of in the last 2 years. She kind of plays above her years.
And that's an important point you're making there, June, because Anse영, she could have played the World Juniors in 2019.
That's right.
But she didn't.
Well, hats off to Gunji for engaging in the rallies. She's certainly coming here with the right mindset. Oh,
Series tournaments or challenge tournaments last year.
right.
Won 5 out of 8. And it gives you a lot of confidence. You get used to hearing the umpire say 20 match point and you're holding the shuttle in your hand.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Good shot.
It's really good to see her taking the fight to Anse영, not settling back.
Good shot again.
Brilliant, fantastic.
Gone wide. Good shot.
Again,
Brilliant. Overhead attack. There was the short one.
has that wonderful movement.
Oi, what a... Some of the players are lacking a little bit, especially Kane Yamaguchi, because I mean, it's just there's some limits when you don't have the reach.
Yeah, exactly what you're talking about. Gunji was in fact dispatching some of those steep shots.
Oh, yeah, touched the net.
Service over.
A good look at that, even from this side, but it's a good challenge.
Yeah, it is.
Correction in.
She's surprised she called that challenge because it looked in all the way. But she's definitely stayed away from this right side as we see it after those early misses. There was 3 misses on the right side. Gunji is trying to make a play into that side.
Wide again, wide again.
Struck
first, so to speak.
She's foiled the plans of Anseong. That's the first step to getting
That's a good one. Last time she...
Again, it's just almost completely to that left side. The forehand side of Gunji.
Stays in.
By playing, already got the attacking goods. Maybe she needs to learn that skill. But either way, at her age, her exposure, as you said,
Of, creative weapons. This guy's drop shot. Nice the way she attacks that low serve. Super net play by Anseong.
Behind it all, of course, this wonderful footwork from Anseong that's on the World Championships in Paris as well. Add that title if she can to her growing list of titles.
This is Riko Gunji.
One. Oh, very nice.
Rally.
That's a very good rally. Stretched.
Oi, what a defense.
Wide, and it's 21-12 with the serve. That's good pressure.
Yeah, I agree.
So if she is now firing into the breeze, we might see something different from Riko.
Really solid.
Yeah, as always.
Good shot quality.
Maybe she should have some trouble on, as she sees it, her left side. For us, it's her right side. It's our right side, her left side.
Score her own points because she can't rely on Anseong making errors.
Yeah.
So she's got to make something happen herself, and that has been difficult as of late.
And that's just in a normal game. I said if she was being pushed by the likes of Chen Yufei, then she can still move into a different gear as we saw yesterday. So
Boy, there was that one backhand deception.
that is an interesting.
Too much while you're hitting, then
Right.
you're obviously going to have a bigger chance of playing it. Sort of forcing, you can mentally force your opponent or physically by sort of getting them tired or feel they have to rush
Yeah.
the attack in the rallies and so on, but it's just very nice if you can score some points.
Well, you have more control over your destiny and future. If
There was one so valuable, so that's the more patient approach to it, but that's a good one. Good defense by Anseong.
Gunji's upped her tempo, I've noticed. Trying to play much faster.
Yeah, and much more attacking.
Wow. Point. And in badminton, everyone has to play the Piper at some point. The Piper is most definitely Anseong. That's gone long.
Smash.
Comparable to the old serve volley in tennis. She's used such great heads. She's tied it up at 6-all in the second game. And Anseong should power on from here. To make her 6th final of the year. 6th final, then she has turned
Good
into
dribble by Gunji, but the shot quality.
light touch from Gunji.
Good play. Nope, nope. The chance was not there. That's
Young. Of course, if she masters those, brilliant.
brilliant deception.
It's gone long.
Did it again.
So 15-8. And Anseong closing in very. Over. Last few rallies. She hasn't moved into strictly a second gear, but she's definitely maybe a half gear up against the newcomer on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And that's TV coverage and all the fans in attendance. Go to some of the smaller tournaments.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's almost as if each of our arms has their own separate brain, trying to control where it needs to be. Today, it's the fresh ex-World Junior Champion of Gunji. Very impressive coverage by Gunji.
손 안 떼고 코 푼다라는 속담을 이럴 때 쓰는 것일까요? 그러나 접전은 아니었지만 뜻밖의 재미를 확인할 수 있는 경기였습니다. 쉽게 끝난 경기였지만 다른 의미로 매우 흥미로웠습니다. 안세영 선수는 리코 군지를 훈련시키듯 코트 이리저리 뛰게 만들었는데요. 이런 장면이 굉장히 인상적이었습니다. 안세영 선수의 입장에서는 결승을 대비해 체력을 완전히 비축할 수 있는 경기가 되었죠. 안세영 선수가 중국 왕지이와의 경기에서 승리해 시즌 6번째 우승을 차지할 수 있길 바라겠습니다.